What's up, everyone? I am Nick.
I'm Carl.
And this is another episode of SISOF M.R. So, The Conjuring 2. Everybody has had very various opinions on the movie. I think it is... Personally, it's the most terrifying film I have seen to date.
Yeah, I mean, I love the first one. I like pretty much anything James Wan makes horror-wise.
Yeah, James Wan, as I've said in a clip for a radio show we've been doing some work with, as I've said on that one, he is the master of modern horror. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's the dude.
You know, like...
And this aggression will not stand, man.
You know what's funny is that, like, I hear he's going to be doing Aquaman.
He is.
That's going to be scary.
No, it's not, because he did... I was talking to Oliver and Ashley up in the UK one day on Skype, and I was talking about how much I love James Wan, and I was like, everything he's made has horrified me, and he was like, the Fast and Furious frightens you? And that was a horrible accent, but I was like, fuck you, dude.
It was horrifying emotionally, Jesus.
Fucking Paul Walker.
Anyway, so the setting is, of course, finally enough, in England.
Enfield.
Yeah. And
which, by the way, was really messed up because those two friends of mine again, Ashley and Oliver, I was talking to them and I was like, I think I'm going to go see it tonight, on Thursday night, early showing. And they were like, oh, you got to tell us how it is. And I'm like, it's not out over there yet? And he's like, no, we got to wait 6 days. I'm like, it was made in England. You guys don't get to see it before we do?
That's how it usually goes. Like,
fuck.
But like, usually England will get something first or China gets something first. I don't know why that works, but apparently Americans pretty much hate movies now and they open it everywhere else but here first. Like, there's some movies that come out like for like 2 weeks before they're over here and we're like, where the fuck is the movie?
And that's how the piracy things get blah 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 blah.
So as for the movie itself, it's got great atmosphere. I think I liked it better than the first one.
Same here. I mean, the lighting was a lot darker. The whole tint of the movie was darker substantially, much more brooding and harsh as far as the entity in question goes. Matter of fact, what makes this movie terrifying to me, it all comes down to one shot. Just one shot. You know how there's many hallway shots in various scary films?
James Wan loves hallways.
Some shots succeed, some fail. This one is what makes the movie to me. It all comes down to this. Just a particular entity in a shot down a hallway. And they're far away. They're not up close and personal. They are far away. No sound other than the very light, brilliant score by Joseph Bishara, as he's done work with the Conjuring, the Insidious movies. He's a gifted orchestrator. And composer. I've also had the pleasure to have a very brief conversation with him on his official Facebook page. He said thank you because I said I was such a big fan of his.
Like, oh, well, thank you, man. LOL.
I don't care. Joseph Bishara spoke to me.
Well, as for the movie itself, I'm gonna say it's one of James Wan's best works since the original Insidious, which still terrifies me to this day.
Oh yeah. They're confirming that there's going to be a third one. James wants to set it in the 80s. He wants to leave the 70s behind. And it's not confirmed whether or not he'll direct the third one. I so hope he does, otherwise I may not see it if he doesn't.
Well, he didn't do the third Insidious. Well, the third Insidious was good. It was done by...
Although the third Insidious was done with his friend that they've worked with on all of the movies.
Yeah, he's pretty much...
He wrote Saw.
He was in Saw.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I want to say The Conjuring 2 is definitely something you should see if you like horror movies. It's fantastic.
It will scare you if you're into horror movies. Don't go in with expectations. I hate it when people do that. Whenever you go into a movie, have zero expectations, because you know what the number one cause of disappointment is? Expectations.
Hey, do your scary movie face, like with something when you actually get terrified in the movie. Mine is. Until next time, I'm Carl.
I'm Nick.